So right now I have my migration set up. Cool. But now I want to actually set up my relationships. So let's do that now. And because I actually want to have something like to test with, I want to actually like create my database first. So what do I need to do? Yeah, so rake db create, and now what?
Name.
Oh, well, it already existed. I need to migrate it now.
Yep.
So this is gonna make my database tables. Oh, I think I already have it. Okay, there. Cool, cool, cool. So now let's play around with this. So with my user, the first thing I want to say is my user can buy a bunch of things.
Fact.
So how can I set up this first one? So user.purchases.
Has underscore many orders.
Has many. But I want to call it purchases.
Okay, so do colon purchases.
Colon purchases.
Through colon order.
Oops.
Source product ID.
So what we want to do actually
Foreign key, right?
is say class name. So my purchases are really my orders. So I'm saying they're going to have many purchases, but in our case, those are really orders. And so what goes with class name usually is foreign key. And what's my foreign key going to be in this case?
Product ID.
Yeah.
Or order ID, sorry.
Well, in this
Product
case,
ID belongs to product.
it's going to be user ID. Because we want to see all the purchases made by a certain user. So we want to find them by whatever the ID is for the user.
Oh, that makes sense now. Okay.
So now that we have that set up, how can I set it up so that with my products, it's going to have many sales?
So it has many.
Has many, oops, colon sales.
So what is a sale? A sale is a
Class name.
Yeah. Order.
Yep. And then, wait, yeah, foreign key.
Order ID. Product ID, right?
Product ID. So now we're saying, okay, so a product can be purchased, right? So it's going to have a lot of sales. But in this case, it's really going to be order. And we're saying find it by the product ID.
Wait, so instead of have, okay, wait, has many. Okay.
So now that I have those two kind of linked up, those aren't completely linked. Because order isn't linked to anything yet. I'm going to do grid. Yeah.
Purchase it.
I already did. I just don't have a link to this one. Okay.
How does one benefit from purchasing this?
So anyways,
Okay.
now how do I link up order to user and product so that I can do order.purchaser and order.product?
So it would be like has one
Is it has one?
because there's one purchaser.
Belongs to.
Belongs to user.
To.
Yes.
But if we want to say purchaser,
Yes, you do purchaser.
Belongs to purchaser. Class name user. Foreign key purchaser ID.
it's going to be user ID. Because that's what we're keeping track of in our database, user ID. And then finally, if I want to link up my products now,
Has one or maybe has many because you can order multiple.
there's only two we can do. Has many, belongs to.
Has many. Belongs to.
It says here that you can do has one.
Yeah, but that's not really newish.
Alright, so has many.
So is it has many?
I mean, because or doesn't belong.
Wait, what are we
Oh,
talking
because
about?
it has sales, right?
So in this case, it belongs to a purchaser and it belongs to a product. Because an order can't have many purchasers and it can't have many products. This is what's going to link the two. So if I'm a user and if I'm buying a candle on eBay, that's my order. So orders are what's going to keep track of
What it is.
what it is I'm buying and who's buying that one specific candle. So now I have that linked up.
Wait, what's the foreign key for purchaser? User. User ID.
Mm-hmm.
No, for the order.
Oh, user ID. Because this is what we actually have in our database. Oh no, class is almost done.
You got a solid 3 minutes. Is that Eduardo?
So if I wanted to do order or user.designed products, how would I do that?
User has many designed products. Class name.
As
product.
many designed products, class name,
Product.
oops, yep,
Foreign key. User ID.
yeah,
User ID and not product ID.
Because the user has it.
exactly.
Therefore.
So foreign key, user ID.
If it belonged to it, then we'd be looking up product ID. You use the ID of whatever the belonger is.
Product. Foreign key was product ID. Yeah.
User ID.
Shouldn't it be product ID?
No,
No, because the user has the product, therefore we're looking by user.
yeah, because we want to find the user who
Owns the
designed the products. We don't want to find the product itself.
product. The user.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wheels. For wheels used.
Because when I do like user dot first, and let's say I get the first user, so if I wanted to find all of my products that this user designed, I want to find all the products with that user ID. So I'm going to look for that user ID inside of that product.
For a product, if you say belongs to designer, class name user, then a foreign key would be user ID or product ID.
So let's do that now. So belongs to designer. And then you said class name what?
User. Class name user.
Foreign key.
And what usually goes with class name?
Foreign key.
Foreign key.
Product ID.
Is it product ID?
Because,
What do you guys think?
Because, no, sorry. It is the user ID because the
User
is the
ID,
belonging.
yeah. Oops. Yeah, so now we have those linked up. So we're saying here, hey, a product has a designer. The designer is really a user.
Yep.
And we want to look for the user ID.
We still have yet to connect product with order though, right?
Right.
The product has many sales. Product has many sales. Wait, no, we already connected. Never mind.
Well, there's one more thing that we need to do for products.
Zoinks!
So we have has many sales, but we need has many purchasers. How do I do that?
Okay, has many.
Has many purchasers.
Class name, user. Foreign key.
So is it has?
So
in this case,
right?
Oh, wait.
if it has many purchasers,
The purchasers are owning this thing.
in this case, we need to go through orders to find it.
So class name, order.
So if we want to go through a table, through,
Through order, source, purchaser ID.
so it wouldn't be purchaser ID. What would it be instead? Because we're not saving that in our database. So it's gonna look for a purchaser ID. Yeah, but we don't have that.
Because a purchaser
Shouldn't
is
there
a
be a
user.
purchaser ID? Isn't that part of it?
No.
We're not saving that in our database. We're saving a user ID. So if I so if I go to order, I have a user ID, and this should be product. So I have a user ID and I have a product ID. So in this case, what would I want to find?
User ID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dossie's correct. Correct the move. Oh, we're late. Bye.
Bye.
Wait,
Good shot. We're getting Apple test back today. Lit.